Okay, so I want to do an update on Sundays. So we had a questionnaire a month ago. So thank you for feedback that we received. We are proposing a new pattern and a new feel, if that makes sense. It might make more sense when I've explained it. It might, you never know. So the pattern is the easy one. We're suggesting we meet at on the first and third Sunday of each month in the afternoon. We will be unlocking the BLAP at 3:30-ish. Which is that the same time today? We were 3:45 today, but it'll be 3:30 next time. And that's kind of for two main reasons. Is that so that people who are at work can come along after work. So we're not if you have to work on a Sunday, you can still go to church, which is quite a good thing. But also hopefully early enough so that if you've got young families, you can get away before it messes up evening routines. As a bonus, it also means you can double up with Oxford if you want to, which is what we did this morning. And it also means that people from Oxford can help us, join us, try us out, any of those things. We'll at least be dropping off Josh on those, even when we're here. So anybody who needs a lift to Oxford in the morning can have a lift for that. And probably we'll do a bit of a mixing and matching. People said, the food is good, but not every week. So I think first Sunday of the month a bit more like this, worship and teaching. Third Sunday a bit more like a big life group. We'll have some simple food. We'll kind of maybe do a bit of a Bible study, let different people do different bits, pray a bit more together. So that's the kind of thing we'll try, and we'll see how it goes. And if it works, we'll keep doing it. If we decide we don't like it, we'll do something else. Is that okay? So that's the pattern. The feel is a bit harder to explain. One of the things we asked when we did the questionnaire was how much did people feel like they could help, wanted to help, and I was really encouraged by how many people said they did want to help. They didn't necessarily know how they could help or in what ways, but they did want to help. And it made me realise that I'd been having a kind of, I think, the wrong mindset for church. I want to explain it by moving from dinner party to friends together. So this is a dinner party. This is from Bridget Jones's diary. And when you have a dinner party, you rush around beforehand, and then everything looks really, really nice. Well, for Bridget Jones it does. But you have a kind of a bit in the middle when everything's really, you're trying to make it all nice. And then after everybody leaves, there's then the cleaning up to do afterwards. And often it's the same people who do all the rushing around beforehand and all the cleaning up afterwards. If you're a big church like Oxford, that kind of makes sense. But we're not a big church. We're a kind of a small family church. So I'm trying to have a bit of a mindset shift, and I'm wondering if you might join me in that to something which is a bit more like this, where it's actually friends doing stuff together. And sorry, that is a turkey. Is that, I don't know if it's the one that ends up on his head or not. I can't remember which episode of Friends this is. So, how about if we redefined our meetings so that rather than starting when everything is set up, they start when we unlock the doors. And if whoever's here, we set up together. If we're going to have food, we make some food together. We don't kind of spend ages before church making the food. We bring some simple food with us and we prepare it together. We pray together, we worship together. If we don't want to start setting up straight away, we'll just stick the kettle on and have a coffee together and talk together. There's time for the kids to run around and to play. There's time for people to help. Sometimes when I'm trying to get ready to start by a particular time, it's actually hard for me to let people help me. Yes. And we're busy running around because we're trying to get ready by a certain time. Exactly. And that's what I'm trying to get away from. So, unlike Oxford, we are not going to have the countdown clock with a 5-minute warning, because I don't actually know what time the meeting... I do know what time the meeting will start. The meeting will start at 3:30 when I open the doors. I don't know what time we'll start worshipping, because it'll depend on when we're ready. And I don't want to put us under pressure to make that happen by a certain time. So that's another experiment. The focus isn't on getting to the dinner party stage. The focus is on being friends together and doing it together. And the meeting will finish when we lock the doors at the end, and then whoever's leaving with me, I will say a closing prayer over us. That's what we're going for. And I think it'd be great if Simon and Maureen could not be here right until the end every week, so that they can get their kids home and get their evening routine sorted out. Likewise, I'd really like it if it wasn't just Simon and Maureen helping from the beginning, and if other people could help from the beginning. So that's what I'm hoping for. More of a less dinner party, more friends together. Does that make sense? It's kind of a hard thing to explain because it's not a structural thing. It's just me changing my mindset about how the meeting works, and then hopefully everybody understanding that and joining in with that. And if you see me rushing around and trying to get ready, then tell me to stop it and to chill out and to think about community more than getting ready by a certain time. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do. Okay, can I pray and then we'll have a coffee and the meeting will continue. We'll just carry on meeting over coffee because this isn't the end of the meeting. I'm trying to get it in my head. All right then, Father, thank you that church isn't a meeting. Church is us. And whenever we're together and talking and blessing one another, that's church. And help us to build a church which is like that, and which is all about you and people, and everything else works around that. Amen.